Hey everybody! I'm here today to show you and tell you in a simple tutorial for absolute beginners how to use the Beats Flex earphones that you see right here. Once again, this will be a full tutorial for absolute beginners, so let's get right into the video. If you just got your Beats Flex earphones and you want to learn how to use them, this is the video for you. And if you've had your Beats Flex earphones for a while and you want to learn how to use them better, this can also be a great video for you. So let's get into this. I'm going to keep it short and sweet because these are very easy to use and very simplistic earphones. So we're going to get right into this. So there are a few things that I want to cover, okay? There are essentially 6 different sort of buttons and sort of usages that I want to cover. The first one that we're going to talk about is pairing them with a device. So essentially, when you first turn them on for the first time, they're going to be in discovery mode already. So I just reset these recently, so I should still be in discovery mode. So when I turn on the headphones, you can see the light is flashing right there, which means that it's in discovery mode, which means I can go and connect this to a device. I'm going to turn it off for a second, just so you don't have to watch the light flash the entire time. But if you already paired them to a device and you want to put them in discovery mode again to pair them to a different device, okay, then essentially you want to turn them on, make sure that they're turned on, and then you want to press and hold down the power button for a few seconds until you see this light flashing like that, okay? So if you've already paired them to a device and you want to put them in discovery mode so you can Bluetooth pair them to another device, just press and hold down the power button for a few seconds until your light flashes like that, okay? So that's the first thing. Like I said, with regards to the pairing, turning them on for the first time, they'll already be in discovery mode like that. And if you've already used them and paired them before, then you're gonna have to put them in discovery mode by pressing and holding down that button, that power button right there, okay? The second thing that I want to talk about is charging them. Now, a lot of people, believe it or not, have difficulty figuring out where the charging port is. Because if you look, they think it's here, but this is the microphone. But if you look over here, this is actually the charging port. Now, the Beats Flex earphones came with this cord right here. So I'm gonna plug it in like this. I'm going to plug the cord in to the, and it's just a USB-C cord over here, to the earphones, and then this other end goes into a USB-C power brick like this. So I got this separately, I got it to charge my phone and my other devices, but thankfully I can use it with this as well. So you just plug this into the wall. Boop, boop, we're going to pretend because my wall outlet is on the other side, and I don't want to bring the camera all the way over there right now. And there's all paperwork and stuff like that, all my show notes for like, when I do these videos, I have all these notes, right? So it's all over there. So I don't need to sort of move all that stuff around, but you're going to plug this into the wall and it's going to charge up. Okay, now there are basically three types of lights that you're going to see. When it's fully charged, it's going to be a white light. When it is charging towards fully charged, it's going to be a red light, and if it's flashing red, that means that it needs to be charged. It's very, very low battery. So that's how to use them with regards to charging them. That's the second thing. The third thing that I want to talk about is the long button over here. So if you take a look, there are 2 different sort of things that go on the sides of your neck. On this one over here, there's a long button. This controls the volume. One of these goes up, one of these increases the volume, one of these decreases the volume. Really, really easy to use. You just press it, independently, like 1 click at a time to raise it or lower it by 1 sort of increment at a time, or you can press and hold it down to sort of, do it at a faster rate, at a more continual rate. I don't know which one is up and which one is down. When I have them on properly, I can tell you because I know which way I have to press, but when they're just sort of lying around like this, I don't know which one is volume up and which one is volume down. But obviously, when you try it out, you're gonna know. One of them is gonna make it louder, one of them is gonna make it more quiet, okay? So that's the third thing, which was the long button. The fourth thing that I want to talk about is turning them on and off, which I kind of already demonstrated, but essentially you just press the button for about 1 second right there. Try that again. Press the power button for about 1 second till you see the light. It won't be flashing like that though if you've already had them paired. And you want to turn it off, you just press and hold that down for another quick second and it sort of fades away like that. So to turn it on, you press and hold the power button for about 1 second, and then to turn it off, same thing. Just press and hold it for about 1 second till the light fades away. Really, really easy. That was the fourth thing. The fifth thing that I want to talk about is wearing them. Really, really easy. I'm going to rotate the camera around. You're going to get a sort of a first class view of my basement bathroom where I film a lot of my videos, depending on my situation. Sometimes I film them in the car, in the basement kitchen, never really on the main floor because I have 4 young kids and a wife. We all live here, so I can't really film on the main floor. Basically, the only time that I'm alone on the main floor is when everyone's sleeping and my voice is way too loud. So I usually film in the basement bathroom because it's very soundproof for the most part, or in the basement kitchen if I need some, access to like cabinets or cupboards or more space, a little bit more spacious. Anyways. This is a first class view. Let's take a little tour. Over here we got a door that leads to the basement. We got a nice shower over there. I replaced that a while ago. I put that in. And not the whole shower, just the water tower, sort of the water thing. And over here we have what was a sauna, and we have my electronic drums in there. And then we got a mirror, sink, vanity, blah, blah, blah. There's some of my notes over there and a post-it note with some extra notes because sometimes I run out of space. So anyways, there you go. A little bit of a first class tour. So you're gonna put them on. One side is labeled R, one side is labeled L. Tells you which is right and left. This one is L, so it's gonna go on my left. You just put them around your neck evenly like that. You place the earphones in your ears like this. You'll notice right when you place them in your ears, you just can't hear much around you. They don't have active noise canceling, but they themselves cancel out quite a bit of noise. And then you have your access to controls right here. So a lot of people will put them around the front of their neck, like they'll put them like this. You don't want to do that. Number one, you don't want anything hanging this low, right? And number two, everything's so far away. They're designed to go around the back of your neck like this, as far as I know, so that you have access to the controls, the microphone is close to your mouth, and blah, blah, blah. And then when you want to sort of take them off for a moment, you can actually just clip them together, they're magnetized, and let them hang like that, which is really, really cool. When I feel like a doctor or something when I do this with a stethoscope. So sometimes I'll do this and I just feel like a doctor. I'm not a doctor, obviously. Definitely not a doctor, okay? Definitely not a doctor. I can't even take care of myself. No, I'm just kidding. I'm definitely not a doctor, but I do feel like one when I wear them like this. So that's wearing them. Now I'm gonna turn this back around and give you a little bit of a better view. Once again, there I am again. Let's angle this downwards, and we're going to go over the last thing, because that was number 5, wearing them. The 6th thing that I want to talk about is essentially, sorry about that, the circular multifunction button, which is right over here. Sorry, that's your microphone. That's another bonus. That's your microphone. You know, you obviously talk into that when you want to speak and to be heard on a phone call or whatnot, okay? So essentially, this circle button serves, it's like your main button they're going to use to serve multiple purposes, okay? So essentially, when you're playing music, you can press it once to play the song and once to pause the song. You can continue pressing it, play, pause, play, pause, play, pause. As long as you press it independently just one time, you can play or pause the song that you're listening to. If you press it twice quickly, it'll go to the next track. And if you press it 3 times quickly, it will go to the previous track. So that's with regards to listening to music, okay? The next thing is if you are on a phone call. So let's say you're receiving a call, you can press it once to answer the call. You can also press it once to end the call. So one time pressing this will answer the call, and another time pressing this independently will end the call. You can also do something really, really cool, which is you can press this twice quickly. And what that will do is that will actually take the phone call. It will take the phone call off of the earphones and send it to your phone. So if you're on a phone call on the earphones and you press this twice quickly, it will take the phone call off of the earphones, send it to your phone, which is really, really cool. If you have to like sort of move around or you want to get better audio quality on your phone or whatever the case is, right? For whatever reason. And those are essentially the main things that you need to understand about that button. There are also advanced things that you can do, like pressing it like twice and then like holding the second press. Instead of like twice, it would be like once and then hold it the second time. There are like, and then same thing with like holding it the third time. There are different advanced features that you can do as well, but I just wanted to outline the basics. I don't need to tell you about every function of this. If you want to do your own more, additional research, you can. Go look up the user manual for your Beats Flex and you'll find out all of the advanced features and functions that you can use with this button right here. But it's unbelievably versatile, this button right here. They've really packed in a lot of features to it. But that's basically it. That is how to use the Beats Flex earphones, a full tutorial for absolute beginners. If you like this video tutorial / demonstration / explanation, please be sure to give it a nice, awesomely big thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.